Here we go, here we go.
Move it, move it, move it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Next man up. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hello and welcome to the show. I am your host, Donovan Lee Dean, actor, author, and rhythmic poet. You're now tuned in to Next Man Up, Poetry in Motion, where the mission is to provide the essence of poetry in motion, promoting peace, love, and growth for the existence of humanity and the culture. Later in the episode, there will be a featured poetry read of the poem entitled What We Become, read by the creator, actor, director, producer, and filmmaker, Stephon Pettway. Right now, let's get into the poetry mix. This is
Brand new.
Tyrant. Me? Tyrant? You know what? The only reason why you believe I'm a tyrant is because you never won anything. See, you don't know what it takes to compete. You don't know me, you don't know my motive. You don't know that my intent is legit. You don't know that I'm humble and kind. But see, my kind nature is incompatible to the nature of these ruthless bad boys of the league who's eager to make a name for themselves by breaking your neck on the field. You don't know that my passion for winning and making these men great in their craft incites me to pop them in the mouth to prepare for battle. You don't know that I yell at my men to make them see that they're not ready yet and it would take much more grit to compete. You don't know that this league is far more ugly, more vicious than I can ever be with my men. See, our opponent, they don't care about us. And why should they? All they care about is inflicting pain, winning games, and looking good while doing it. Life. If you don't know that, then we can't relate. And if we can't relate, then why are we talking? Look, man, if I'm perceived as a villain, so be it. If everybody's mad at me, so be it. But the records don't lie. I'm a champion. My team are champions. We win ball games. Now, if you excuse me, I got a game to win. I ain't taking no L's, rookie. I ain't taking no L's. You know what it is. I stand 10 toes down on this one. What about you? I stand 10 toes down on this one. What about you? Next man up, yeah!
The Colossus. The Colossus. Looking in the mirror, I don't recognize the person past the flesh or the color of my eyes. As a matter of fact, I like what I see, as the person I'm becoming is much better than me. It's a product of the flames from which I arise, from the hurt and the harm, and tears from my eyes. And where I am going, there is so much to see as I slowly become the Colossus in me. The Colossus in me. As a matter of fact, I like what I see. The Colossus in me.
Next man up.
Sonnet 30, Mortality. Dedicated to John Keats. 1. As Godon rises on the silver lake, sloshing, washing out posy to the shore, I take a swim for my thoughts to slake, to drown, engrossed in the literature of all the dead, disembodied voices of humanity. Their ghost I breathe in and recite as if possessed by hopeless romantics and symbolists whose end waves out a means from their pool of knowledge. But if I die, my drowned body bloats up and spills out my wine, dark blood, to the edge, staining the wakeful lake as if a cup sipped by my own soul, imperial should fall, but to taste once the poeta call.
Here we go.
Next man up.
All right, here we go. Communicate is the name of this piece. Crisp and clean, I'ma let you check out the scene. How my queen walked right out of my dreams. Still it seems there was no in between. We fell in love. She had me high as a dove. I must be blessed. There's no reason to stress, I must confess. Before her my life was a mess. I passed the test. Now I had to really invest, nothing less. I would give the heart out my chest, you know the rest. Fertilizing eggs in her nest, our family tree, extending combinations of we, unity for poisonous societies, the antidote, spirituality, venomous darts. They tried to keep us apart, but we were smart. Africa still fills our hearts, we played our parts. Compliments from the start, no easy road. You'll have to work till you're old. Keep control, a love like this is untold. You never fold if you keep your heart on the goal. Communicate if you want to get that date. Communicate, not to make your partner irate. Communicate like every date's your very first date. Boom.
Next man up.
Yeah.
Hello, so the first poem I'm gonna read is called The Colors of You. Thinking of painting, my canvas is blank. I put it on the easel and I grab my paint. There are several colors that I choose, my favorites being the greens and the blues. I pick up my brush, I begin to paint, trying to envision what I will make. Moving the brush up, then I strike it down. My bristles are so soft, they barely make a sound. I move the brush left, then I paint some on the right. My painting is coming together, it's really quite the sight. I step back to admire my art. I think about the meaning and I realize it's from my heart. The meaning is so complex, where would I even start? Maybe by describing the purpose of the colors in my art. Or by telling you the first color I used is the color of your eyes, or how the second is the color of your hair, or maybe how the third color is representing how much I care, or how the fourth color is your favorite and the fifth is mine. I made them twist together, intertwine. The colors together show my love for you, and each time I look at my painting, I'll see our favorite colors and be reminded that you love me too.
Next man up.
This poem is titled Wounded Bird. I've been wounded, I've been cured, I've been healed, I've been hurt, I've been blessed, I've been cursed, I've been better, I've been worse. Life's a balance with curves, putting my trust in the universe. Even when the odds are against me, I still come up first. Let go of my ego and left it all to Mother Earth. I always had my faith, I didn't need a church. Even at my lowest, I knew eventually it would be my turn. Not the most patient, but I'm always putting in the work. I always got pure intentions and keep my word. I sought help when my anxiety and grief collided. My trauma and pride tried fighting. This growth journey is like deep diving, uncovering new depths to my soul. Sometimes it feels tiring. Self-seeking is not for the faint of heart. It's facing your pain head on. Never been a victim, been both Aladdin and Jafar. This journey has left me with scars. Without my art, I wouldn't have made it this far. Learn to protect my energy because I got a big heart. Let others deplete me in the past, now I'm in charge. Now I keep myself on guard, stay sharp. Lately I've been more in tune with the signs. The other day I looked into an injured bird's eyes. Could see its fear and resilience, it wasn't ready to die. Realized how many times I didn't give up the fight. Reminded me of how many times I've fallen, but took it as a lesson. How many times I've been betrayed, but it was a blessing. Mother Nature telling me great things are ahead, even though life's a challenge. This is my rebirth. You're about to witness the ascension of a savage.
My people, I present to you Stephon Pettway, King. Talk to him.
Here we go.
Next man up.
What we become. I was born of the womb of a black queen, ingesting her memories during the ending of spring. Coming up in the summertime and the living wasn't easy. Surrounded by other black women, unable to heal from the scars, so they created their own harmonious, dysfunctional families. Good food, reruns, toys, street lights, flipping on the broken mattress. Be home when them lights come on, or nobody will find you, you black bastard. Laughter upon laughter, spades and dominoes, Little Caesars, TGI Fridays, not the restaurant, but ABC, where we'd watch Family Matters because family mattered, and so does your heart. But when the rumors start to fly, all you can do is distance yourself with the drive. Plan the great migration to the south while the wind blows. 4 kids in a minivan with a broken window. And secrets nobody will ever even know. Raise a boy to be a man because he wasn't cut from the cloth of a thug. Just a few alcoholics that traded some pills for some love. Education was the vacation from potential incarceration, lacking self-esteem, so white folks became the black man's salvation because white was right, but colored had to have value and be strong. And can't we all just get along? Was the tune that the young man would put on. But since we only tolerate, the heart can never initiate for getting shut down, so he had to emancipate. He had to put a pin in it. The boy had to become a man. He had to go out and he had to tour. He had to soar the worlds and reach new heights in the sky. He was listening to everyone but himself, stressing over disappointing others, risking his health over white slaves and printed paper chopped from trees that his ancestors and the natives planted themselves, unable to make a connection and looking for direction, stopping every stranger because he couldn't accept this moment, this history, this pride, this ego, this trauma, this black woman's pain, this broken expectations. What he became is a shell of himself. What he became was a cripple. But what we become, if we don't unite and take care of one another, that's just evil.
That was the poem, What We Become, read by the creator, actor, director, producer, and filmmaker, Stephon Pettway from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Before we go, I would like to conclude with a power message to uplift each and every listener and to get you in a good headspace. It's a message about evolution. Embrace the change. Nothing stays the same. Embrace your age, from the gray hairs on your chinny chin to the wrinkles around the eyes. Don't allow your wise old appearance interfere with your self-confidence. Confidence is what gotten you to where you are, opening doors for today and tomorrow. Do not get in the way of yourself with inferior thinking. Allow your confidence to lead the way. Thanks for tuning in to Next Man Up, Poetry in Motion. I am Donovan Lee Dean. To see my inspirational and poetry reels, you can go to YouTube at Donovan Lee Dean. Also, you can find my poetry books, children's books, and coloring books on Amazon under my name, Donovan Lee Dean. For actor or poet bookings, you can contact me via email, dvmedia10@gmail.com. I am Donovan Lee Dean, actor, author, and rhythmic poet. Until next time, peace. Yeah!